This one called definition. The definition of a mother, according to the dictionary, is simply a female parent. Well, Webster's must have been an orphan, or at the time completely incoherent, because my mother is a blessing, a miracle, a present, beautifully wrapped and presented to the world in human shape. With nothing but love and loyalty, she can mend broken hearts and piece back together shattered dreams. See, she's like human tape, my superwoman, endowed with every power and trait, dressed in a robe and house shoes instead of a shield and red cape. With nothing but a smile, she can fill you with love where your heart was empty with hate. No matter the issue that the world has against you, she can always relate. Because when your days seem long and your nights go wrong, she's always that shoulder to lean on. When life brings you nightmares, she's always right there with the strength you need to dream on. There's nothing a woman can do to teach a boy about how to be a man. And that's true, because my father made me this man, but it's the queen that keeps the king strong. My father built us a house, but it's my mother who makes that thing home. A woman strong enough to see a better future for me than I could see for myself when I was walking blindly through my strife. Because God gave me eyes, but my mother gives me sight. God gave me a body, but my mother gives me life. When all falls down and I feel like I have nothing left, she makes me feel like everything's gonna be all right. For my mother, I'd proudly die. Come back just to wipe her tears, then I die twice. Cause she goes without everything to make sure I have something when I know I didn't deserve a damn thing. It's amazing how her saying it's gonna be okay seems to just reach inside my body and take away my damn pain. Whenever the pressures of life start to cripple my faith, she's always been my cane. Gentle enough to soothe the baby's crying and fearless enough to tame a raging lion. Her patience is like medicine. She cleaned my closet that were filled with skeletons. See, she's who I confide in. A woman with a heart so big that if you ever needed to get away from evil, you could hide in. Every dumb decision and bad choice I ever made, she stood right there beside them. Every need I've ever wanted, she would always provide them. A woman who would give you the shirt off her back, then give you the back off her body. It's like God envisioned his own image and illustrated his sole vision of perfection and just gave the world a copy. So many times I thought about just giving up. Then I realized that mom's still looking. And as long as she's still working, I have to keep pushing. Magical how she can take the cheapest ingredients and make them into 5-star cooking. She does the impossible. She's the very reason I'm possible. She makes my nevers probable. She would carry my sins so I wouldn't have to be near it. She would stare death in the face so I wouldn't have to fear it. My mother is beautiful. My own Leaning Tower of Pisa. A picture of perfection. She's my Mona Lisa. Standing strong and as flawless as an Egyptian statue. A woman I believe could fly if she had to. A woman who with one brick and some time could build you a castle. A woman who would run back in your past and bring you back those good times you thought had passed you. She's the sun that lights my dog. She's the rhythm of my beating heart. She's the legs that runs my race. She's the strength that holds me in place. She's the joy in my success, the comfort after my regrets. She's the smile in my pride, the confidence in my stride. She's everything. A doctor, a preacher, a chef, a teacher, a chauffeur, a friend, strong enough to follow, not afraid to be a leader. A daycare, a grandma, a sister, a auntie. If you needed her to, she could also be your brother. If I had 1,000 choices, I would never choose another. This woman possesses many titles, but I'm blessed that one of them is being a mother. And that's my definition. Some life.